Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the LSU Tigers against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous Tex chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Dropping back, it's Levitt. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
The QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Powering through the defender. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff, is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Chris, I always assume that a corner can just cover because he's a corner. But what I always love to see, it's my favorite part of watching a corner play, is he physical in the run game? Will he come up there and make a tackle? I know this is a little pop pass jet sweep, so it's technically a pass. But this is a physical run fit from a corner on the outside.
Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and it's a fumble. The defense has got it. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And that is a first down gain, moves the ball to the 40.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to find some room. It's Dickey. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious.
He's got a crease. They can't stop him. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Breaking tackles. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking for a receiver. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
We know this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. 4th and 2, that's not a question. They're going for it because of this offensive line. Watch them do the work up front, and it allows them the opportunity to convert and move the chains.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And the Red Raiders are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Dickey. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Quarterback's got it on the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. And the defense comes up with the football.
What an incredible answer from this defense. Their offense puts it on the ground in the last series. They turn the football over, and this defense is able to get right back on the field and get the ball back for the offense. I tell you, that is a great answer.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. End of the first quarter here, still no score. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. That's reeled in. It's Durham. Solid game. They'll spot him out at the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
It's a draw play. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Now here he goes. Touchdown, LSU. They strike first in this national title bout. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there. It's sticking in the end zone, garnering that early momentum. Huge for a national championship game.
To throw, it's Hammond. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Look out, he's got space ahead. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Simmons. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well, get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got space. Has the first down and more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football, and here on first down, you move the chains, you just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Dickey. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense makes another stop. Third down coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job. And you can tell the front seven is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end in the secondary. And the offense is still able to get the first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Dickey. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
That's a design quarterback keeper now. Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To throw, it's Levitt. Caught near the sticks, it's Green. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And the final timeout called by the Tigers. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. With sure hands, it's Brown. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And that sets up a return. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is one of the things I really like about this quarterback is his ability to keep his eyes downfield as he's outside contained and outside the pocket. You can always find a free wide receiver as long as they're breaking along with you, running along with you, and here he's able to do so, and the offense moves the chains.
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he hauls it in down inside the 30. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, LSU. The offense takes the lead here in the second half.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Hudson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Simmons. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback, recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback. Absolutely love this play call. I know it wasn't successful, but that's the exact situation where you want to take a shot. You feel like you're going to convert here on third down. You've only got inches to go. Why not take a shot and really force this defense to protect the entirety of the field? Just didn't go your way this time, but keep that in your back pocket.
To throw, it's Hammond. Has his tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
What an outstanding effort by this wide receiver. Again, good ball placement, and it allows for yards after the catch, there's no doubt. But then it's about the effort, the athleticism, and the want-to of that player on the outside. And he does a great job. Once that ball is in his hands, you could tell there was no denying him that first down.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. And is intercepted.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
As the first down is still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. They misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He lets it go. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this is the direct result of being down multiple possessions in this game. Is as a quarterback, you've got to force the issue down the field. And when you do that, it usually leads to interceptions. And here, second pick of the game for this defense. They've been really good all day long. But more importantly, having the lead, playing from in front, that's the most important part and what really affects the quarterback here.
Gonna run it. It's Barry. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Grab behind the line. It's Sprout. Breaking free, end zone ahead. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. Working clock with the ground game. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. And the receivers got it. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
This defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Got an opening here. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? He will not be caught. Touchdown, LSU. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. It comes down to this. They need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. What a catch! They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to pass. It's Hammond.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he's swarmed quickly. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This quarterback on fire today. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. They'll run the option. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. Movement here from the tight end. Leaning on the run game here. Gets the first and still running. At the 10, touchdown, LSU. And the route is on. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
He's back to throw again on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. He's picked for a third time tonight. He could go. Out past the 30. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is...
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Why are they not running the football here? What a terrible mistake. First from the play caller, and then the quarterback with his decision to put that ball in harm's way. You can't do this. This is a game situation nightmare right now, and certainly this head coach has got to be pulling his hair out.
Here comes the rush, and the ball is knocked loose. It's in the end zone. Who'll get it? Touchdown, Tigers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Now the try for the two-point conversion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Coming after him. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Bringing pressure. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Johnson.
In order to be a good passing team, throwing the ball short, it has to be on time and accurate. This is late. It's too far outside, and he's got a toe tap just to get a catch. At this point, it's just good for the wide receiver that he's able to get a catch on the ball.
On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a third and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with the big lead.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. That's another big play for this defense, and for the offense, the struggles continue today.
Well, Chris, the offense in a position where they've got to force the issue and force the ball down the field. You're down multiple possessions. It's fourth down. As a quarterback, all you're trying to do is find some opportunity, and he's forcing the issue, and the defense is ready for it. They understand where he's trying to go with the ball, and they step in front and pick it off. That should do it for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Looking deep downfield to the left. He makes the grab. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Man, it's another big game through the air. They have been good all day long. This quarterback has made good decisions. The defense hasn't really stopped them at all. And I got to tell you, if they're not going to stop them, you just got to continue to play football. That's up to them.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this 2nd and long.
Blue 22, blue 22.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. A deep shot for the score. Another huge play on the ultimate stage for this quarterback. He's been a great leader by example all season long. Now get fitted for that championship ring.
Chris, as a quarterback, you prepare for a game like this of this magnitude. And this is an absolute dream performance, as well as he could have played. He's been a great leader. He's done everything right, and I got to say, this guy has been such a joy to cover. What a season. Congratulations. He's going to be a national champion.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The return man is brought down, and that makes it official. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And, Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.